The times when Muslims should recite certain surahs, Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim, all praise is for Allah, the Lord of the worlds. He revealed the Quran as guidance, mercy, and healing for the believers. Every chapter of the Quran contains light, wisdom, and reward. The Prophet encouraged Muslims not only to recite the Quran in general, but also to recite specific surahs at specific times, because they bring protection, forgiveness, and blessings in this world and the hereafter. Let us go through some of the most important times and the surahs connected to them. 1. Before sleeping, Surah Al-Mulk, chapter 67, the Messenger of Allah said, "There is a chapter in the Quran which contains 30 verses that will intercede for a man until he is forgiven. Benefit: protects the believer from the punishment of the grave, acts as intercession on the day of judgment, brings tranquility before sleeping." 2. After every prayer, Surah Al-Ikhlas, Al-Falaq, and An-Nas, the Prophet taught that after completing the Fard, obligatory prayer, one should recite Surah Al-Ikhlas, 112, Surah Al-Falaq, 113, Surah An-Nas, 114. Narration: the Messenger of Allah said, "Recite them after every prayer, for they will suffice you in all matters." Ahmad, Abu Dawud, Nasa. Benefit: protection from all forms of evil, safeguard from envy, magic, and jinn, serves as a spiritual shield after connecting with Allah in prayer. 3. Morning and evening, Ayat al-Kurs, 2.255, and last two verses of Al-Baqarah, 2.285, 286. Ayat al-Kurs. The Prophet said, "Whoever recites it in the morning will be protected until evening, and whoever recites it in the evening will be protected until morning." Bukhari, Muslim. Benefit: complete protection by Allah's permission, brings light in the house where they are recited, protection from shaitan and calamities. 4. On Friday, Surah Al-Kahf, chapter 18. The Prophet said, "Whoever recites Surah Al-Kahf on Friday, a light will shine for him between this Friday and the next." Hakim, by Haq. Benefit: a shield from the fitna, trial of Dajjal, brings light, guidance, and blessings for the whole week. 5. During Salah, prayer, special surahs Fajr prayer on Friday. The Prophet would recite Surah As-Sajda 32 and Surah Al-Insan 76 in Fajr. Bukhari, Muslim. Witr prayer, the Prophet would recite Surah Al-A'la 87, Al-Kafirun 109, and Al-Ikhlas 112. Abu Dawud, Nasa'i. Benefit: these remind of creation, accountability, sincerity, and worship. Strengthens the heart in faith and prepares for the hereafter. 6. Protection from evil and fear, Surah Al-Baqarah. The Prophet said, "Do not make your houses like graves. Verily, shaitan does not enter the house where Surah Al-Baqarah is recited." Muslim. Conclusion: the Quran is a treasure, and every surah has blessings. But the Sunnah teaches us certain times where reciting specific surahs brings immense reward and protection. Before sleep, Surah Al-Mulk. After prayer, Surah Al-Ikhlas, Al-Falaq, An-Nas morning and evening, Ayat al-Kurs, last two verses of Al-Baqarah. Friday, Surah Al-Kahf. During Salah, Sajda, Insan, A'la, Kafirun, Ikhlas. May Allah make us people of the Quran, who live by its guidance and are protected by its light.